Good morning. Let's take a look at yesterday. Got caught out by Celta Vigo pre-Europa League and a deficit against Freiburg. I wonder if that played on their minds against an Oviedo who shouldn't be scoring 3 goals against them. The only aberration on what was a quietish day. So let's take a look. Yeah, very disappointing from Celta Vigo. I always do my checks. 0-1, look for the reaction. 4 shots on, 2 off target. Quick change of momentum, but then a 0-3 deficit. And quite clearly, had I been thinking a little clearer, you would have weighed up the fact that it coincides with them looking to come back against, who was it, in the Europa League? Probably Thursday. So that distraction, there we go, Celta Vigo and Freiburg on Thursday. Similar story to Aston Villa as well. Just not quite on their games yesterday. Well, FC Copenhagen delivered from behind yesterday. It's a difficult match to unpack because Randers deserved the lead. Midtjylland getting a winner against Brøndby, the old reliables. And in the Premier League, it was a difficult afternoon. No real plays there at all yesterday. Possibility of taking Sunderland on as late as possible. Late on. But, wow, the Spuds heading for the Championship. Birmingham and Wrexham, I did lay Birmingham 2-0 up because Wrexham, in a recent away match, came from 2-0 down to get themselves into the playoff places. Nothing doing in the French League either. Difficult Bundesliga coupon as well. Stuttgart far too accomplished. And I didn't have an opinion, Köln or Werder Bremen. It's just one of those days yesterday to be a little cautious. Paderborn and Magdeburg 3-3 gettable. Schalke beating Elversberg down to 10 men as well. But that draw was layable given the need for points. Italian SerieA, Napoli did get an equaliser, and Como and Inter Milan was 2-1 at half-time to Como. Could have got involved there. Must-win territory for Inter Milan. Norwegian Elite Serie watching brief at the moment. And in Portugal, they all did the job. Braga won, Benfica won, and Porto won. All great reactions to Sporting Lisbon winning. And talking good reaction, we got a nice profit out of Rangers yesterday as well, coming from behind against Falkirk. Could have got more of a profit had we got involved at 2-0 as well as 1-0. Osasuna deserved that equaliser against Betis, if you were following the in-play stats. There's that Celta Vigo Oviedo match, 1.7 the favourite, but as you can see, obviously the Europa League playing on their mind. I don't normally get it this wrong. That was quite an emphatic Oviedo win. Just a reminder to you about the Champions League or the Europa League impact. So that was Parma and Napoli. If you didn't get out at the 1-1, you'd have got a loss on the draw, hoping for 64 quid for Napoli. I didn't record the Rangers green screen, which is a pity because that balances off the loss from yesterday. Let's have a look at today's trading angles. It's not the greatest coupon on the planet. Normally take a Monday off. We do have the AFC Champions League, a couple of odds-on favourites at home. I do like to follow the Saudi sides and their odds-on at home. That might get a look in a bit later on. Vejla, I've been stopping off at the 1-1s recently, not really hedging towards their 2.5 goals. We do expect goals in the Danish Superliga. They are newly promoted, Vejla, so normally gettable. This is a relegation group as well. Man United and Leeds. Very strong home favourite. Man United. Leeds are starting to fail to win, picking up a few draws and a couple of defeats lately. But Manchester United at home, 5 consecutive home wins, scoring 2+ goals. That should be enough ammunition for them to get the job done this evening. Stade Troyes, top of French Ligue 2. What I've done today for you in some matches is to try out my new AI tactical analysis. So I've done that in certain matches, particularly ones that the market's saying it's too tough to call. So looking at Fiorentina and Lazio, so it's a different layout for AI. I just thought I'd give you something different. It's too tough to call on paper. Nearly relegation threatened against the Lazio side, who tend towards under 2.5 goals. Spanish La Liga, Levante and Getafe, 2.63 the favourite. Again, it's a Monday coupon. Don't like those odds at all. And you can have a look, see if there's any angles there. Similar story for Valladolid and Eibar, but I've done the old-fashioned research there. 2.35 the favourite. I make no excuses or no apologies for not researching these odds in those leagues. It's just coincidental that it all occurs on a Monday. Well, tennis-wise, Barcelona begins today, and you're going to get your stars who turned up at Monaco and some others. Jack Draper against Echeverry, too tight to call. Cameron Norrie against Dan Wawrinka, who might still offer some battle. Stan, but should be too good. Cameron Norrie going up the rankings. No strong opinions. Spanish versus Spanish. Borges against Manarino again, just check. 50th against 46th. So interesting. Tightly ranked, but the market is not fancying Manarino. You can read the preview. They've all done the work for you. I'll find if there's a play or not today, and if there is, I'll pass them on. We'll show you tomorrow because, as I say, tennis over the summer is an excellent instrument for trading. So that's it for me today. It's a typical Monday coupon. Don't fancy it at all. Probably won't be playing. If you want your Premier League research, then it's available in your inbox on Saturday. So do sign up for the e-letter. It's in the descriptions, and a 14-day free trial for Football Trading Profits. Get on board for the end of the season, because there will be some big odds swings. Have a great day, and I will see you again tomorrow. Day off for me today. Have you seen that coupon?